Welcome to Goonie's World. My name is Goonie, and also Colin, and I'm joined by Johnny Fayro, aka Sean,
Hello, everybody.
and Meanie, aka Ryan. I meant to do that the other way around, but whatever.
It doesn't matter.
What's in a name?
Yeah, these names are just old online handles that we all had from going to this forum that we went to back in the early days of
Yes.
well, not really of the internet, but
Well, it felt like it. I was a new adopter of the internet. I didn't have a computer before Casey Geek. Shout out to Casey Geek.
Long dead.
that was a good time. That I was pretty young then, and that's kind of how we all know each other because, like us three, there was a lot of us that knew each other before that, but us three didn't meet. And no, never mind. You guys.
Well, I knew Ryan back from
I
his
forgot about
gutter punk Independence days,
Yeah.
and I was more of a gutter punk with a car because I was older than him. But other than that, we were aware of each other's presences, but I wouldn't say we were friends.
I was more friends with Darren.
Yeah, and that because you came over to do that movie with Darren.
Yeah, because
And,
we worked together at Perkins.
Yes. And anyway,
I mostly knew the people that started Casey Geek, Raytown fellas. That's where I knew. That's how I found the website. And yeah, it was just a forum, nerdy, geeky forum. But it did have a front page.
yes,
I was just trying to. I was only mentioning this because I wanted to mention that you had an interview with none other than Gary Gygax.
Oh yes, I did. I keep forgetting about that. He was very.
It was a long time ago.
He was very nice, and you can probably find that out there somewhere.
It's on the Wayback Machine. Johnny Fayro's interview with Gary Gygax from, 2001 or something probably?
Well, as most people who have had any interactions with him, I think, will say, he was very, very nice to them and took time out. I'm not saying that he was super busy anyway. Who knows what he was doing around then?
He was doing Legendary Adventures, of course.
Yeah, but how busy could that have kept him? I don't think it sold particularly well. It certainly was no D&D, but at least it was all his. It used skill bundles, is my understanding, and was a percentiles game. I'm surprised we've never looked into it, because we do like percentiles games here on Goonies World, although we're not playing one tonight.
No, it's a D6 game.
No.
And we are going to dive. In fact, I don't know. It may be that.
We nosedived last time onto a planet.
Yes.
I don't think we crashed, but we
landed in a forest.
landed in a forest and on an unknown planet.
Unknown but Earth-like planet, and well, you can go back and listen to the last episode of our previous installment of Lasers and Feelings. This is
But a very brief recap, I think, would be fine.
that's GM's prerogative. Please go
and
ahead.
So you were advised of a strange alien ship and dispatched to intercept it, which you did. And when you did, the occupants were nowhere to be found, and you boarded the ship and searched it, and then the occupants came back, and you ran away.
Yeah.
And took their landing craft to the surface.
It was a hairbreadth escape from the maggot men.
The maggot men,
Yeah.
right. And you find yourself now on the surface of this planet in a wooded area. The trees are not earth trees, but they are trees. You recognize them as trees. And you've re-entered through the atmosphere, and as you approach the surface, the thrusters fired and slowed you down to a not soft, but not dangerous landing. And now you are sitting inside this landing craft / escape pod thing that belongs to the worm people, maggot men, if you will. And
Well, they're gonna Dweich, they're going to find this thing. You know they're going to track it. We got to get out.
We've got to explore an untamed world.
I mean, think of it. It's just me and you alone on this whole planet.
I
It's
am
like
an
Adam and Eve
explorer.
almost.
Oh, yeah.
Except we couldn't be Adam and Eve because we're two dudes.
We're wearing too many clothes.
Yeah, well, you never know how hot it's going to get, though. Let me pop the hatch here. I mean, it looks like it should be breathable atmosphere. It's a blue-green world.
Yeah, well, let's
I
test
mean,
the air, the atmosphere.
We're lucky enough we even know. Well, our little tester things, but we still are wearing our suits from before. We had just so we can go pop the hoods, but we already had to do that, I think. So we're still wearing them. Let's test the atmosphere. I'll open the hatch.
It's definitely breathable. I mean,
Oh, good. Well, we take
but
this
it's
thing off.
you can tell immediately that it is going to be entirely too hot to walk around in a spacesuit on this
Yep.
fucking planet. I mean,
it's just as I suspected.
it's like a humid. Well, it's like, it's like Kansas City in the summer, right? It's like 120 degrees and 99% humidity, and you're just gonna.
Well, I'm gonna have to take this uniform top off. Just go like I'm playing for the Skins team today, Dweich. I hope you don't mind, but don't worry, I've showered recently.
I guess if you have to.
Well, I mean, I would recommend you too. Strip that shirt off, man. Tie it around your waist because it's wet out here and you're gonna be hot. It's really hot. We're gonna have to abandon these spacesuits, but at least we can breathe.
Yeah, I'll get down to my skeevies.
I don't know if you need to go that far, but okay, whatever you're comfortable in.
Well, and there are leaves. If you wanted to go all Adam and Steve.
Well, I mean, first things first. We have to. I wouldn't know the first thing about whether we didn't detect any technology on this planet from earlier. I don't remember if we scanned for any specifically, but this is an unknown world as far as the Federation is concerned, right?
Yes.
This is newly explored. Well,
I mean, they knew it was. I mean, they knew it existed, but no one had ever been here.
well, we're here now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're without the Jackraptor, our ship, which we were forced to leave high above us.
Yes, along with its semi-rigid umbilicus.
Yeah. Now we're both down here, and I still think those guys are on their way, those maggot men. So, Dweich, you're the explorer. What do we do from here? It's just a brave new world.
Maybe climb a tree and get a view.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. These trees look climbable to you? Let's see. Let's take a look here. I think we should be able to climb one of these and take a look around.
Yeah.
Probably just trees as far as the eye can see, but at least it'd be nice to know that. If there's like a welcome wagon over the next hill.
Make a lasers roll to climb a tree.
I'm gonna let Dweich climb this tree.
Wait, laser.
I fell on my ass. Luckily, I didn't
Under.
get up too high first.
Well, you don't fall. If you don't succeed, you just can't manage. You can't find a suitable tree for climbing. They're all just they're huge. They're too big around. You can't get your arms around them, and you just can't climb them.
Well, but yeah, did you make it, Dweich? I couldn't see you.
I rolled a 2.
Where'd he go?
For lasers?
So
What are
you,
we under?
so you actually got laser feelings and may ask me a question about the
okay.
situation.
Laser feelings.
I can ask you like a yes or no question, or is there any limitations, or?
No, he just has to answer honestly.
Yeah, there's really no limitations. It does not have to be a yes or no question. They give examples like of what they consider to be good questions. What are they really feeling? Who's behind this? How could I get them to do blank? What should I be on the lookout for? What's the best way to do blank, etc.
I think, yeah. What should be, what should we be on the lookout for on this strange planet?
Signs of civilization. Oh wait, I thought you were asking me.
It would be smart. I mean, you should probably be on the lookout for the return of the maggot men to come and retrieve their landing craft, and also, what were they doing here? And because you don't know what they were doing here.
I already have a terrible suspicion.
Well,
My suspicion is that those human skulls we found are from this world. There's a bunch of, like, backwards primitive humans on this world or something a lot like us. And they're here on a hunting trip.
Their feeding ground.
well,
And we
you
can't
didn't
let
have
that
laser
continue.
feeling, so I cannot confirm or deny whether that is the case. But I will tell you that you should probably be on the lookout for any life that may be native to the planet as well.
Yeah. Maybe we should look around for some tracks or something. Of course, I'm shouting to you from the bottom of a tree. I should let you climb down first.
He did not. Well, I guess we got laser feeling, so it would have been a success. So, from your vantage point in the tree, you see, some distance away, a clearing, and you can't, you have no idea what direction it's in. I mean, you know it's over there because you can see it, but you don't know if that's west or north or what. But in this clearing, there are what appear to be like a small village of like mud huts, but they're small. They're too small for humans, definitely.
Let's see.
And make a feelings roll.
God damn it.
Laser feelings again.
Laser feeling.
Just, are these inhabitants dangerous?
They certainly could be. I mean, but they won't necessarily be. It will depend on how you interact with them.
Okay, so they're not automatically going to be hostile.
Potentially hostile.
Just depends on how we probably approach them.
Yes, and you realize that you aren't going to have to approach them because they are approaching you. From the direction of these small huts, you see a group of 5 or 6 small, furry creatures with like purple fur.
Well,
Reference to another character of mine. Perhaps.
perhaps you may find out about. What do you see up there, Dweich?
There's furries. There's creatures coming at us. Gotta get down.
Yeah, hurry up! I set my phaser to kill
Okay.
and strike a pose that makes me look heroic by putting my hands on my hips. No, strike that. I'll try to look casual by putting one leg up on a log. No, strike that. I'll stand calmly with my hands on my sides and wait for the fuzzies while Dweich climbs down. I don't know what to expect. From Fuzzy, I'm thinking something big and dangerous.
No, they're small.
So I can see him now, too?
You can't
All right.
yet, but as Dweich climbs down, they come into view for you, and they're
Aww.
kind of cute. There's about half a dozen of them, and they don't approach very close. They seem to have some sort of like small spears, and
So cute.
the largest of them, still pretty small, gets a little closer than the others and says,
You stole it.
Dweich, you're
Excuse
next.
me?
You handle this.
Oh, you stole it.
I didn't steal anything. Are you talking about the lander?
The what?
The lander that we came on.
No.
I didn't steal it necessarily.
What did we steal, little one?
You came in your ship and stole it.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
can search me. I mean, look, you can search him.
Where
He's wearing a
is it?
Speedo.
Where is it?
Where is
Tell
what?
us where it is.
Well, tell us what you're looking for, and maybe we can help you find out where it is. Because we don't know. Did you steal something that I didn't see?
No, I certainly did not.
I didn't think so.
Ancient artifact. Oh.
Wait a minute.
Describe this.
Is it a cube
The square.
with runes on it, writing on it, symbols?
Yeah, you stole it.
No, the maggot men stole it. One of them's wearing it for a hat.
No.
No, we saw
You
it.
stole it.
No, we didn't steal it. They stole
Excuse me,
it.
I don't like your attitude. I don't like being accused of being a thief. And who is your leader?
Me.
Well, listen,
Well, what
friend.
a strong leader you are.
Fuck off.
Listen, friend.
Do you have any poop?
We,
Excuse me.
friend, I promise, we haven't taken your cube, your
Stole
square,
it.
but I know where it is.
They said they came down in that ship and stole it.
Yeah, and then we stole the ship from them. They are our enemies too, my friend. We should team up and fight them. Right, Dweich?
What is this object? Or what's so special about it?
It's an ancient religious artifact.
What is your religion? Worshipping.
I think of a name. I don't know.
They worship everything.
Animism.
We worship God.
God.
We're the God worshiping religion.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
That's bizarre. I've seen and heard of lots of religions, but some god, like weird, like you worship this guy that's.
No, he's not a guy. He's a purple furry.
Purple furry. Of course he's a purple furry. I believe you. But the point is,
Aren't you purple furries? You just worship
We were
yourselves?
created in his image. Of course.
Oh, well, that's a fantastic tale.
Listen, buddy, my little friend, we can help you get that back because you need your cube back, and we need to get our ship back. Now, first of all, hang on, my little friend. Let me confer with my associate. Do you think we can get this ship flying again?
Make a lasers roll.
Let's take a look and see if this is even. Maybe we can get some of these guys to fly up there with us, you know? Keep them occupied while we get our ship back. Yes.
It's out of fuel.
Oh, well, never mind.
Do you guys have any spaceships on this planet?
No.
Well, damn
Well,
it.
in that case, maybe we can't help you get that back unless they come back. Oh, yeah. Listen, my little friend.
We'll wait for them and then set a trap.
That's right. I think the maggot men are coming back here. Because they're going to look for the ship that we stole. Then you'll find out the proof of what we're telling you. And when they come back, you help us and we'll help you. How many warriors can you gather? Quickly.
Oh. Maybe a few more.
Send word to all your people.
I brought the strongest ones here to get the startifact back.
Well, then they can help us in fighting them instead of trap.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to like bury yourselves in them, and then pop out right when the maggot people land. From all, just surround the maggots, and then we'll kill them.
Yeah,
Get
we'll-
the ship.
Yeah, wait till they get out of the ship and then pop up out of the foliage and stab them. And they got soft bodies, I think. And if they're covered with slime, it's hard to tell. But they have segments. Try to hit them, stab them right where the segments join. And then whatever they came down in, we're gonna go back up in. And one way or the other, we're gonna get your religious artifact back, and then forge a treaty of friendship between our peoples. Because we would really like to build a Home Depot here.
Oh. Okay.
All right, you're a very brave purple fuzzy. It's a dangerous plan, Dweich. Of course, now I hope they do come.
Well, so you basically want these guys to hide or bury themselves and wait and see if these
Ambush.
maggot men come back?
Well, they could probably start burying themselves when
Well,
they
they
hear
don't
the
have
ship
to
coming.
start doing it now. Just if it's
Yeah.
if they see the ship coming, then hide.
Yeah.
and then we'll ambush them.
Yeah. And in the meantime, do you have anything to eat?
Just poop.
Oh, okay.
So you eat your own poop. That's just great.
Well, I'm not hungry. I was just curious if you had anything to
Do
eat.
you have any?
Do I have?
I've got poop, but I'm not giving it to you.
Just, I'll get it straight out of the tap.
These cultural misunderstandings could occur so easily in such a situation that I don't know if I feel comfortable sharing our feces with you, sir. But hey, you never know, though. Sewage is a problem on many of the heavily populated planets. We talked about trade agreements. We could be shipping,
It could be like
Shipping.
street cleaners. They could just go out and clean the poop up by eating it. We got lots of.
Of course, I don't remember a lot of shit lying around in the streets where I come from, but
No, I just heard of places where there's streams of shit. This very poor places exist.
we know of worlds where there's streams of poop. And all of this we could share with you. But first things first, we're going to have to wait for our friends from the sky and be patient because, believe me, if they're capable of mounting some kind of search, I don't know if they can land that other ship they've got up there because they had a lander, but something tells me they're on the way. I got to make sure I got plenty of charge in my phaser. And where are we going to hide, Dweich?
We'll just have to burrow into the ground, I think, together.
Last time we
Like a foxhole, you know.
Seems like it was only a few minutes ago we were burrowing into slime.
Yep, it's
We'll have
you
to
and
get
me
in
with all the crazy adventures we get into.
Yeah, I know. We're always burrowing into some hole together, aren't we?
Yeah,
Always been in a lot of tight spaces, me and you. That's for sure.
that's for sure.
Well, we'll wait for him to hopefully bring back a few more warriors while we see if there's going to be any immediate pursuit.
We gotta. I mean, I'm not eating poop, but I am getting hungry, so maybe we can look around.
Why don't you search around for some fruit or something we can eat?
Make a feelings roll.
All right.
No, I somehow.
You got a lasers.
Well, let me take a look. I think you're looking up too high. I mean, look around. Look for some roots. Let me check around the bottom of these trees. Maybe there's some good fungal type things around here we could eat.
Low-hanging fruit.
Well, what about this? What about this low-hanging fruit right here?
Well, it looks edible, but you don't know. It's a
It's
little.
like two kind of coconut things dangling.
With a banana. Like a little fruit that looks kind of like a banana.
Let's take
Sort
a
of
look.
looks like a banana.
Here, why don't you investigate this for me? See if you think we can eat this. You're the
Alright.
explorer. You got more training on, survival environments and whatnot.
Okay,
I know how to fly a ship.
I am going to inspect this banana-looking part of it. I'm going to cup the two coconut-looking things and kind of just put my mouth around the long part and mush it around. I don't know. This.
You can squeeze it a little bit and it all squirts into your mouth.
What's it taste like?
It tastes pretty good.
That's
It's a little
very-
salty.
Maybe
It's
I'll
kind
have
of a
one.
strange fruit that's salty, but there's a little bit of sweetness too, and this.
I am starving. Maybe I'll eat
Thick.
one. Maybe I'll eat one. I'm starving. See if you can crack open those nuts. Maybe there's some milk in them.
All right, I'll bang them
Coconut.
together.
Like a coconut. Bang them together real hard.
Yeah, you're able to crack them
sweet.
open and get the
We got
nut meat out of
we
it.
got
Out of 'em.
juice and
It's really not bad stuff.
pretty good,
Yeah.
tasty.
No, I mean, we can set up an orchard like this. They still got a little bit of land left on Earth, don't they?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Mostly
all
built up now.
yeah.
You guys aren't from Earth.
Huh?
You guys aren't from Earth.
I'm at Merritt. I call it Earth like, dirt. Merritt, good old home.
The Earth.
Our home, Merritt, the Earth. We were once, we've tangled with the Merritt authorities once or twice as well. We've been under violation.
Yeah, we have been under violation.
Yeah, but today it's not going to be us who are under violation, but the maggot men just violated us, and they violated the religious culture of these adorable purple fuzzies. And if they ever show up, they're going to pay. But,
Well, how long do you wait?
well, till dark.
All right. Well, it gets dark eventually. Several hours pass and it gets dark. And these alien creatures go back to their little village to wait for the arrival of the maggot men, but they don't show up by the time it starts getting dark.
All right, I've got an idea. I think maybe we go into the lander ship and kind of maybe try to communicate with the mothership.
Or maybe even just power it on. I mean, maybe they can't find it.
Yeah, just
Now let's go in and see what we could do. Those little purple guys went back home anyway. And plus, it's getting dark out here. See if we get some lights
that's
on.
where we're gonna sleep for the night.
We're going to have to sleep inside there. I hate to, because this...
It's cramped again, once again, you know.
Once again, we find ourselves in close quarters.
Well, and it's hot too. I mean,
Yeah.
and if you go get inside the lander and close it up, it's just gonna get miserable inside.
Well, first things first, let's try to power it on, like you're saying. See if we can't communicate with them somehow.
Now, didn't we already try? I mean, we know it's out of gas, so we must have had
Yeah,
it on or something.
Well, you
Or maybe we just remembered that.
found the like fuel gauge or whatever, but
See if he's got any battery power.
I don't even gonna make it roll. I mean, you can turn it on,
Yeah,
and power it up.
Let's power it up. Ooh. Well, it looks like everything's on again. See, I don't know. What do you think's a communicator in here? I figured out how to fly it, but that's about it. You think you can call him? Call him. Again, you're the explorer. You're trained in interspecies communication.
Well,
Is there any buttons like that are obvious? Like, do they have any? I know they had like words that were like foreign-looking characters. I'm just wondering if there's anything else that would indicate communication. I don't know.
Make a feelings roll.
3.
You find a display that you're able to interpret as being like a connection indicator and possibly a communication relay back to the mothership. But it's indicating that there is no connection available.
Maybe they left and they're not coming back.
Highway, we might just be too far away. There could be interference, like all these trees. I wonder if we could try to get one of these up to the top of the trees. Maybe then it would signal there'd be a communication.
You mean disattach it and carry it up there?
Well, if it's possible, I don't know.
I don't know.
It might be just locked into the...
Yeah, it's like part of the
Cockpit.
console.
Okay.
I mean, you might be able to, with a laser's roll, detach it, but then I don't know how you'd power it once you got it up there.
Yeah. Well, darn.
Yeah. Well, I had a strong feeling they were coming, but it doesn't look like they're going to. At least not now. There's not even a connection. They wouldn't. Why would they wait so long? But surely they wouldn't let themselves be attacked with impunity like
not
that.
worth it to them.
Maybe not. Seems to me we got some brains they'd like to eat. And now we don't know. Well, they were here getting that artifact. That's probably why they were here. But, you know, I feel like we're at kind of an impasse here, Dweich.
Well, it seems, or it's becoming clearer that that artifact is the only thing they care about. Like you guys take their lander, fuck it, whatever, keep it. We'll get another one. We got the thing we wanted.
Dweich, I got an idea. Do you think you could rig this ship to fly on methane?
There's definitely going to be an abundance of that around,
That's
but
what I'm saying, they're poop eaters, right?
Yeah.
We need fuel for this thing. Unless you want to spend the rest of your life here eating poop with the poop people and eating penile fruit.
you might be onto something.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'd like to knock about the galaxy a little bit more before I settle down. I think we need to get out of here. You're going to get bored here after a while. Believe me, no TV, no books, just me and you, the only humans on the whole planet.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like hell.
Anyway, though, I mean, making a synthetic fuel, that's the only thing I can think of. We could get some fuel into this ship. Maybe we could get it out of here. Maybe there's some properties of the local flora. Now, I realize we might have to go native for a little while and get to know the place. But luckily we found this fruit, so we don't have to eat poop.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll have to talk to the leader guy again. And
See what he has to say, but how can he help us?
well, they've got poop. I mean, they've got probably a catch of poop.
Yeah, they probably got a big pit of poop somewhere, like a big poop pit.
It's called a buffet.
Well, yeah, I guess let's wander back towards the village then. I realize it's dark now, but hopefully there's some ambient light or something coming from their village and we can follow to it.
Yeah. They've got like, a couple
Fires
campfires
going, yeah.
going and such.
Alright, well, we'll go back and find their leader. Find the leader.
They
of
all
the
look
purple
the
folk.
same to
I
me.
know. Take us to your leader.
There's the one one is a little larger than the others, and is recognizable based on that property.
Yeah, the little fat one.
I could be wrong, my friend. It appears that the Magamen are not coming.
They just took the start effect and ran.
I think that's all they care about. But we could still help you if we could find a way to get our ship to fly, but it has no fuel. However, we believe that it could fly.
That's your ship?
Well, it's not
You
really
stole
ours.
the
We
starter
stole
effect?
it, but we
Oh,
no,
yeah, that's right.
we stole their ship, and
I'm
we need to get back to our
confused.
own. And then we can go get your artifact back for you. But we're gonna need something in return. Do you have a granary? Well, like a big storehouse somewhere of food that you keep for a rainy day? Because we're gonna need a lot of poop, as much as you can find.
Why, are you hungry?
No, I'm not hungry, but our ship is hungry. Our ship
right.
can't go without fuel. Our ship, we believe, can be modified to fly on poop. And you must make this sacrifice in order to get your artifact back. If you don't believe that we will actually go and help and get this artifact back for you, and you may send one of your tribesmen with us as an ambassador to make sure that we do what we say we're going to do. But we need as much poop as we can get.
Yep.
And I'm still not sure it'll work. We have to test it.
That's very strange.
But just as poop fuels a person like you, poop can also fuel our ship.
So, I'm not a rocket scientist, but I'm curious.
Well, the quality of poop might be different, you know.
Yeah, it's alien poop.
Chemical compilation, whatever.
Yeah. We don't know.
They poop hydrazine.
They might.
I'm just interested in knowing. I want to allow it because I think it's fucking funny and clever. But I'm curious how you intend to use poop as rocket fuel.
Well, we're gonna have it. It might take a couple days. We gotta treat it. You know, we gotta separate out the liquid. We're gonna have to strain it. It's not gonna be pretty work. And we're going to have to count on these natives to help us. They can lick their fingers while they're at it, you know. But
Like licking the chocolate off of the...
yeah, first things first, we've got to get this poop into a liquid form, I would think. And I'm not a rocket scientist either, but but Dweich is Dweich's a genius.
Well, I know. Okay, we're gonna have to gather up everyone. We're gonna have to give them some bad diarrhea. And then we've already got the liquid right there.
Okay.
And we've got to just have them all sit around a big, basin or something.
Well, how do we give these guys diarrhea?
Well,
They eat diarrhea.
yeah. But how did they get it in the first place?
We drink it. We don't eat it.
We need a big animal. What's the biggest animal on this world?
Oh, a muck-tuck.
The muck-tuck?
Yeah.
All right.
It's big.
What if we just, if you ate, like, I don't know, can you eat non-poop things?
You tell me. I don't know. Do these creatures, are they able to eat?
No, we can get the muck-tuck poop for you and have a feast. But first we will have to tell us where the muck-tuck...
They can eat.
It's just their favorite.
Yeah, poop just happens to be the favorite thing to eat.
But if they ate too much muck-tuck poop, then they're going to probably...
Or anything that would give anyone else diarrhea. I mean, if you ate a rotting muck talk or whatever, that would do it. But I don't think they would want to eat that.
I don't think they're going to...
But
Seems hard to talk them all into eating something gross so that they can have diarrhea.
Well, I
so
think
that
they
we can-
like stuff that's gross, so they think the point.
Well,
yeah, I mean, we could mix in, like, get some poop and then put in, like, you know how you give a dog a treat, they put your medication inside, like, part of food, like, put some, something that, like, would give them diarrhea. Maybe find some berries or something that would do that. Or put something, like, rotten inside of poop.
Galax, the
yeah.
space laxative.
Is that a... Okay.
Maybe we could find some of those fruits that are like overly ripe that fell down already. You know, I could probably give them diarrhea. If we squeezed all
Well,
that into their poop.
The coconut is a laxative.
I just would like to point out that we're literally sitting around the table discussing how to make a bunch of aliens have diarrhea so you can use it as rocket fuel.
I know, but I play the hand I'm dealt. Use whatever we gotta use to make fire.
It's pretty fucking amusing, though.
Yeah, but yeah, we need to get them some rotten fruit.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, that's it, I think. Just
Put it in some muck-tuck poop. Have a
rotten.
feast for them, and you guys must donate your poop and to get your artifact back. And again, nominate one of your number to accompany us on our mission. But first things first, we have to get back to our other ship, assuming it's even still there.
Where's your ship?
It's hopefully still in orbit, up way high up in the sky in space, where the other one came from. We snuck onto their ship while they were down here stealing your artifact, and they came back and caught us. And we couldn't get back to our own ship. We had to get away fast, so we took theirs. And then we accidentally landed here.
Well,
So,
I'm just an alien from this here planet, and I don't understand how these things work, but it seems to me that maybe you could control your ship remotely or something.
that never occurred to me.
I just think it's a little more sensible to make it all your time.
Why don't you shut up, you stupid fucking furry freak? Who asked you?
Well, this thing that, I don't know. Do you think you can get that communicator thing we found? Do you think you can find our ship with it? I don't know why I'm asking you. I've got one better of a chance than you do on lasers, but yeah, let's go back in and take a look at that thing again. Or we could maybe, what about with our space phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. You think
Well,
I could-
they aren't designed to do that specifically, but you could teach them to, or you program them to, perhaps.
Yeah, let me take a look at this thing. All right, how do I turn this on again? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. see what I can do. Maybe see if I can find the ship. I mean, it's got to still be powered on up there. It's not like we turned everything off before we left. Oh man, did I remember to turn off the coffee pot? That's gonna burn when we get back. The whole place is gonna smell. Here, let me see what I can do. I'm gonna try to see if I can program my phone to do that.
Make a lasers roll.
Yeah, I'm really out of my element here, though. I gotta be honest with you. Laser feeling.
Oh, well, you may ask a question. And in addition, of course, you succeed.
Yes. Well, in that case, well, first of all, before I ask my question, I have succeeded, and our ship's still online, and I'm talking to it right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm gonna try to bring it in, but I want to know if those, what planet are the maggot men going to? Where are they taking the artifact?
Home.
All right. We might be able to crack the computer in the ship and find out something more about where their home is, or trace their trajectory, maybe. I don't know. But first things first. You know, we can always skip the whole part about getting them their artifact back. The important thing is just to get out of here.
I agree.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call the Raptor. Have her come down and
The Jack Raptor.
the Jack Raptor. I'm gonna have her come down and pick us up. I'm gonna send her the coordinates the best I can. I don't know. I'll get her as close as I can. I'll see if I'll send her. Let me take a picture of this ship and I'll scan it. Let me scan this and send it. I'll upload it to the ship and maybe she can find it based on that. But
Yeah, and there's not any GPS satellites in orbit around
Yeah.
the planet, unfortunately.
we'll have to tell it to look for the huge streak of flaming forest where, you know, I think we set some stuff on fire, didn't we? We made a brush fire.
A small
But
one.
yeah. And look for the ship. Search for signs of the ship. That's all I could tell it. Hopefully I could bring it down that way.
Well, you actually tell it to home in on the signal being sent from the landing craft. But let's see how successful that is. Let's try. Let's go with feelings this time.
Yeah, that's good. I'm just feeling it. Going with my gut. Oh, now I roll low. No. I am failed. I'm a failure.
Uh-oh.
Dweich, I'm in trouble. Here, take this. What'd I do?
Oh,
Undo that.
fuck.
Back up. Backspace. Backspace. Backspace.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah, here. Hurry up. I screwed it up. I think I sent it home.
3.
All right. Well, averting disaster. Well, it wouldn't have necessarily been a huge disaster, but it would have certainly, at the very minimum, damaged the Jack Raptor. But averting that, Dweich causes the Jack Raptor to come down in, I mean, the only safe place that you know of around here that's not heavily forested is this clearing where this village is, and the ship comes down.
Now they're gonna want to come with it, or at least send one
Lands.
I'm still not opposed to going after this thing. I'm kind of annoyed with those maggot men. After all, their brain, those are human skulls we found.
That's true. I don't. You're such a brave hero. I just worry about you sometimes.
I appreciate it, Dweich, but don't worry. I know that you're always right behind me.
If you're gonna, yep, that's right. If you're gonna go in, I'm gonna be right behind you, real close.
Will you get the starter fact for us?
My friend, how could I say no? My little poop-eating friend. But, do you wish to nominate one of your number to go with us and to see the stars? Who's your boldest warrior?
Aren't they all named Flurf?
Well, the only ones I know of are, but I think he should be named Flurf. He's the strongest.
Flurf? Flurf,
Flurf.
my friend. Would you like to see the stars and go on a desperate quest to aid your people in returning their artifact?
Or the starter fact? Because it's from the stars.
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
startifact. Startifact.
That's a stupid word I made up. Anyway,
Well, you don't know English as well as we do yet. You just learned it right when we landed. So,
Actually, they're not even speaking English. You have a translator.
yeah, we have our universal translator. I forgot. It's on our phone, right?
Right.
okay, I'll come.
All right. You're gonna like it, I promise. All right, this is the Jack Raptor. It's a lot better than that other ship. Good to see you again, baby. Let's check our fuel levels first and foremost. We good?
Yeah, we might have to make.
We might have to make some poop anyway. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna make you roll. Yeah, you're good to get back into orbit, and from there, it depends on where the maggot men went as to whether you'll be able to pursue them before you have to.
We should get up to orbit,
get fuel,
and report to Admiral Harvey or Harold. Admiral Harold.
Harold.
Yeah, it was Harold. Yeah, Admiral Harold. And he may have some insights. If we can describe the aliens or their ship, that might match some files. They didn't know what it was when they first, But if nothing else, we should report back. So, all right, Flurf.
Okay.
Dweich, are you strapped in, nice and tight?
Yeah, I am. Got my bondage on.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's take off.
Oh. Or who's you're the pilot? Yeah, you're the pilot.
Yeah. Laser feelings.
Oh my.
All right. Well, you take off and may I ask a question.
What are the coordinates to the aliens' homeworld? If at all possible. I mean, what I want to do is read the ether wake or whatever, or see if there's heat signatures from if I could trace a trajectory or any guess. Yes, I'm asking for metagame information because it's the nature of the game mechanic, but still, in game terms, trying to figure out where they went, or at least a cluster, a star system, something. Because maybe I am a big damn hero. Maybe I do want to help out the Flurfs, so they can have a lifetime of poop eating and contributions to other science fiction games.
You are able to determine you believe anyway that the maggot men have gone to sector ZZ9 plural Z alpha.
ZZ9 plural Z alpha, just as I expected. Just as I always suspected. He didn't suspect that, but that's what he says. What do you think, Dweich? Should we go check this place out, or should we call... Let's get him. You think we ought to try to call Admiral Hale for fleet support? No, he'll probably tell us to come home.
Yeah, you don't ask for permission, you just do things.
Yeah.
That's the Buck Goodsense way.
That is true, that is my way. In fact, I'm pretty sure I just broke protocol by letting an untested alien life form onto our ship.
Oh.
Now, let's...
Don't worry, buddy.
How's the actual... I forget that Buck is not the captain because he's my captain. Oh, Captain.
Captain, my captain.
Oh, Walt Whitman.
See how he's,
I know
the
part
actual
of it.
captain is doing. He was in the... probably hasn't
Yeah,
been
you're
that
right.
long,
Let's check
but-
on our captain. He was in the med bay. Let's see how he's doing.
How is the captain doing? I wonder. Let's see. Was he in the med bay? Is
He
that
was
right?
in the med bay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make a little roll to see how the captain's doing.
I hope he's doing okay. I mean, I hope they didn't come on board and get him.
The captain is gone.
Oh.
Yes, but I don't think they came on board because there'd be slime everywhere. And I don't think he's
Well, it
slime.
could dry up. Let's look around for traces of slime. Let's see if we can find any traces that they've been on our ship. Maybe the captain woke up and he went on their ship. But he's gone now.
He might have gone...
Wait a minute. Let's look around our ship real carefully first.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't checked every little nook and cranny.
Let's check every single nook and cranny.
All right. Let's take a good look. Captain! My captain! Captain!
I'm gonna call this a 2 and 6.
Oh my.
You find the corpse of the captain,
Oh, Captain, what's his face?
burned up
Oh.
inside from the forces of re-entry, inside the tattered remains of the semi-rigid umbilicus.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, that could happen to anybody. I mean, we can't
Poor
possibly.
fella.
I mean, we couldn't possibly have known. I mean, it's not my fault.
Well, he was out of. He wasn't even awake when we were
Yeah.
there.
Well, I don't know though. That's a hard. Well, I hate to say this, we're gonna have to pull him back in and put him in the med bay. We have to give him a decent burial. He's a captain. He's deserving of burial with honors. You know, full military honors. So, even though it's gross, I'm gonna have to go up into the umbilicus and pull him back out and put him in the med bay again.
Well, I think if we just.
Well, space burial.
Yes, that's.
Well, Dweich, would you mind saying a few appropriate words while I squeeze him out the end of the flaccid umbilicus?
Looks delicious.
Flurf,
no.
I'm sorry. If it were
No.
anyone else, Flurf, I'm sorry. But you can have all of my poop, as far as I'm
That's
concerned.
disrespectful,
In
Flurf.
fact, I kind of have to go, Flurf, so if you could just hang on for a little bit longer.
You'll not get any of
I
my
have some
poop.
fruity flavored poop for you soon.
All right, so you go in there and grab the captain, and I'll say some words.
Yeah. Just say a few appropriate words.
So I don't know, Captain. I don't even know his name.
Well, you can just make it up.
Yes, you do know his name. It was-
Captain Wilbur.
yeah.
Yeah. Wilbur Clancy. You were pretty good, Captain. You were not a Buck Goodsense, so I'm not gonna, I mean, I know you're dead and all that, but I'm not gonna, pretend you're some great hero with bulging muscles and all that stuff. But you were a pretty good captain. So you deserve some respect. And, I say, well, goodbye, and have fun, and whatever comes next.
Godspeed, Captain Clancy. All right, we'll let him go.
Describe to
Return
me
from whence you came.
what you. So you're gonna you're gonna space him.
Yeah. We're spacing him.
All right. Well, you start dragging him towards the airlock, and he groans.
Hit him over the head quick. No.
Captain, you're okay. We almost spaced you. I'll see if he's okay. I'll go bend down and look at him.
Okay. So I know this is how I visualized it in my head. So this might not be what you guys had in mind, but I imagine you were just dragging him by the foot or something.
That's kind of what I was doing when he started
Okay.
to groan. Yeah.
Yeah. And so what do? You go up.
I wasn't dragging him by the foot. I was dragging him by the armpits.
Or the arms or
That's
something
more
But
respectful.
You
Yeah.
said he was burnt up or something, or
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
okay,
crispy.
but he's not dead.
Well, he made a noise.
Yeah.
Captain, are you okay? Captain. Oh my God, we gotta get him back into the med bay. He's still alive.
Oh my God.
Maybe they can
okay.
fix him. Maybe we can fix him up. Here, help me lift him. We gotta get him over to the med bay.
All right.
Now lift on your left.
There is
No, my
groaning.
left. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Come here, Captain. Gets right through.
All
Open
right,
up the
okay.
med bay.
Now I'm gonna get.
He tries to bite you.
Whoa, hey there. Whoa, Captain. Something's wrong. Maybe you're right. Maybe when you said he's a vampire, maybe you're right.
Oh my God.
Captain, no. Shh, Captain. It's okay. It's me. It's Buck. It's Buck Goodsense, your pilot. We're just trying to help you, Captain. Calm down. Yeah, but if you keep trying to bite me, I'm not going to touch him anymore. I'm going to, step away from him. But, well, did he bite me? He just tried to.
Make a feelings roll.
Whoa, Captain. Too close. Woo! You almost got me. Captain, he's delirious, obviously. He's probably hungry. We need to get back in the med bay. I mean,
He starts trying to stand up.
Captain, no, you're in no condition. Captain, please help. Dweich, help me get his arms and get him into the med bay.
Captain Clancy, what are you doing?
Captain, you gotta listen to us.
He's sick.
He's so sick. The poor guy.
Okay, let's get him
Let's get
strapped
him.
down.
Yeah, let's get him strapped in here. All right. Captain's for your own good, Captain. We're gonna close you in this med bay, and the ultraviolet wave's gonna go over. We're gonna build you some new skin. It'll take a few months. You're gonna be under. Captain, trust me, it's for the best. Just stop straining against it, Captain. Make it easier. Just put your leg in there.
Make a. I'd say somebody, one of you, make a feelings roll to get him in the med bay without being bitten and get him strapped down and everything.
Okay. Got 3.
All right.
All right.
So the captain, dead, alive, undead, not entirely clear.
Yeah.
At the moment. But the captain is in the med bay and seems to be secured for the moment.
Well, we need to run some tests on him.
Theo, I'm gonna look on it over to see if I can find any bite marks or anything.
On
The captain.
well, he's pretty charred up.
Oh, okay.
But make a feelings roll.
Okay, got it. 4.
You do not see any bite marks, but you do see a conspicuous hole in his left temple.
Oh,
This is
they got it.
maggot people.
Wait a minute. That's not the captain anymore. He's a puppet of the maggot people.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, what do we do? Do we leave him? You think the medical bay can reverse it?
Well, I say we leave him here for a while.
Yeah, he's not
see
going
if he gets
anywhere.
better.
He's strapped in.
I don't think he's
What could
gonna
happen?
get better, but
Yeah.
we certainly owe it to
We
him
have to give
to
it
try.
Yeah, we owe it to him to try. As you said, he wasn't a bad captain. He looked
Not
the
great,
other way.
but
He wasn't
not
always
bad.
he wasn't always up in our business all the time. But
Your communicator.
What-
You start getting hailed at the ship.
we're getting the
Oh,
hell.
you
We better get it this
had it
time.
on vibrate, didn't you?
Yeah, I forgot I had it on vibrate here. Yellow
Good sense. There you are. Where have you been?
Admiral Harold. We've had a big problem. We found the ship that you mentioned. We intercepted it. We went on board. While we were on board investigating, we found evidence of the violation of human bodies, murdered skulls with their brains sucked out, apparently.
My God.
And I know. And what I can only call maggot men or slug-like worm men accosted us. We were able to escape on their landing craft, landed on the planet, met the delightful natives, all of them of which are named Flurf. Say hello, Flurf.
Hello.
Yes, that's Flurf. And we are now en route. We are back in our ship. We called it down, luckily, because I had the idea that we might be able to use remote control
That was my idea.
to get
Liar.
Flurf, please. Yeah. And we've got back in the ship. We've traced their trajectory. We know roughly where they're going, and request permission to recover an alien artifact for the Flurfs that the maggot men stole, so that we may have a treaty of friendship with the Flurfs, who I think you will agree are adorable. Here, let me put the camera on him. Just look at him.
Well, that's adorable.
Isn't it?
But where do you think these maggot men, as you say, have gone?
Well, we got the coordinates.
We
didn't
got the coordinates right here, and I tell him what they are.
Oh, triple ZZ plural Z alpha.
Alpha, triple ZZ, plural Z alpha.
Oh my.
I know it's a bit of a stretch. Whoa, did that ring any bells for you?
Well, there's been rumors. That's
Oh.
unexplored space. But there's rumors that that's where the homeworld of the brain worms live.
Brain.
The homeworld of the brain? That's where the homeworld lives. That's where the homeworld. I don't know why I said it that way. The brain worms, yes. Rumors of the brain worms
The brain worm.
come from
the brain
triple
worm
ZZ plural
homeworld.
Z alpha.
Well, should we investigate, or should we wait for backup?
Oh, it's up to you. Or actually, I suppose it should be up to your captain. You better consult with him. How's he doing that, by the way?
Yeah, we were gonna. Dweich, you want to fill him in on that?
He is a little under the weather. He's kind of moaning and groaning around, so just being a kind of a mope. So we strapped him down and he's doing okay right now, and I'm sure he'll get better. And
We hope he gets better.
Well, let me speak to him, please.
well, he's just
kind of nonverbal. Yeah, he's just groaning. But here, if it makes you feel better, I'll open the med bay and hold the communicator up to the captain and let him groan.
I tried to bite you.
Oh, see, yeah, he's trying to bite me. Yeah, he's delirious.
He just needs.
Well, according to the rumors, that's one of the sort of effects of being infected by the brainworms.
All right, Captain, the jig is up. The second you said brainworms, I got worried. But he did have a hole in his temple, and Dweich and I were just hoping beyond hope that if we put him back in the med bay, it might be able to reverse whatever process is turning him into this brainworm zombie or whatever you might want to call it. We thought it was at least worth a shot before we spaced him. After all, he wasn't a bad captain.
Well, he didn't have big bulging muscles.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't really assert himself like some captains do. But he wasn't a bad captain.
Well, I'm afraid he's gone, Good Sense. We've lost the Captain Clancy.
Oh, we can't give up yet, Admiral. Give it another 24 hours.
Well, we can try. I don't think that the med bay is going to do it, but I've seen stranger things happen. However, I feel like I must. And am required at this point to confer upon you, Mr. Good Sense, the title of interim captain.
Well, I'll be honest. This is not unexpected, but it's an honor that I feel I can live up to. I would like to thank God first, with whom all things are possible.
Oh, you believe in him too?
Yes, I do. And next, I'd like to thank Flurf, of course, my family. But last but not least, I want to thank my right-hand man, Dweich Stevens, for creating the situation, creating the conditions by which I could excel and be the best Buck Good Sense that I can be. And I humbly accept this job as captain.
Interim captain.
Interim captain, yes.
Oh,
basically a captain.
I think I got
Interim.
some debris in
basically
my
captain.
eyes.
Yeah. It's all right, Dweich. I'm feeling emotional too.
No,
Oh, you just have something in your eye.
I literally have something here.
Probably some of
stuck in my
Flurf's
eye.
fur.
Yeah, I think I'm allergic to that little fluff ball. Flurf ball.
Well, Admiral, with your permission, I would like to mount a scouting expedition to Triple Z Omicron Alpha.
Triple ZZ, plural Z Alpha.
Yes. Triple ZZ plural Z Alpha. To scout out the brainworm homeworld and determine its military disposition, so on and so forth, and submit a report to the Federation recommending further action. Does this meet with your approval?
Yes, interim captain. And when such a time comes, as your captain is officially dead,
Yeah.
I will be forced to confer upon you the title of full captain.
Okay, Dweich, let's space him. No, I'm joking. I don't think he's going to get better. No, well, I hope it doesn't come to that. All right, well, with your blessing, then, we'll be on our way. Good sense out.
Dweich Stevens out.
Admiral Harold out. And with that, it's been a little over an hour. So
Yeah, I think that's a good part 2.
Yep.
I think we're set up for a good part 3. It's a good invasion/investigation.
The next mysterious world.
We need to make some Maggot Man suits so that we can surreptitiously explore their society. All right, that's pretty good.
Maggot men suits. Yeah, that's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Well, we did cover ourselves in slime on on part 1, so maybe we'll
You
have
kind
to
of almost buried yourselves in this.
maybe we'll
Probably
have
still have a
to
little bit behind your ear or something.
create some more
We can synthesize it.
synthesize some slime by experimentation, and then
Yeah. I mean, if we can make rocket fuel out of poop, we can synthesize slime.
it's going to be a long ride there. So Dweich, I'm sure, will be experimenting with covering himself with different slimes and slathering up Buck good sense with different slimes.
And I will not.
Oils and
And out of respect for our new friend, I will not be flushing when I use the space toilet. I will let him know that I've just gone, and he can do what he needs to do. Because, I mean, otherwise he's going to starve. He can't eat our space food.
He can.
He doesn't like it. He
But
won't be
it's
happy.
not for they can, but their digestive system doesn't really agree with it.
Yeah, it's
for
not
some reason.
We need to be good hosts. I mean, after all, we're the first contact with this alien race, and if they need to eat our poop to feel like our brothers, then they may eat my poop. And I strongly recommend, Dweich, that you also allow them to eat your poop. It's an act of love, Dweich.
I'm gonna have to get you. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think it over.
Just squeeze this thread in here.
See that now that I will not do. It's gonna be it's gonna be hygienic first of all.
Well, all right. Okay. I guess that's about it then.
Yeah, and I should I feel like I should point out that this is literally zero prep game. I nothing.
Yes, I gathered that, but we should let the listeners know.
Right, that's what I figured. I knew you guys know, but
yes.
if anybody's listening, I mean, this is not. I mean, I other than having an idea. Oh, maybe this will be a planet where the Flurf people live.
Yes, and Flurf, for anyone else listening, any hypothetical listeners, Flurf was a character of mine that played in a science fiction. Well, he's always in science fiction games. I decided that no matter what world we play in, Flurf exists in that world.
Yeah, he exists.
And so that means that everyone else that's listening, he exists if they have worlds that they've.
Whether they know it or not,
if you
there's
have
a Flurf.
Yes,
It's too bad.
Flurf exists in your science fiction campaign, and someday you too will discover him.
And he inexplicably they love to eat poop.
That's right.
Yeah, they're just
Little flurry dogs that love to eat poop.
And Flurf, you want to go ahead and take us out, sign us out for the evening?
Okay, well, this is Flurf, and this is the end of the podcast. Now it's time to eat poop. Goodbye.
Yours is better. Mine's just an adversity.